Hello, welcome back to It's Really Long. Today I'll be reading Starfox Busted by Sanitarium. Content warnings for yiff and masturbation. And as always, please feel free to leave positive or constructive feedback in the comments. Since this is a new channel, I'm always looking for recommendations on how I can make these videos better. Let's get started. Oh yeah, Krystal, that's a nice outfit, Fox said to himself in the dark room as he frolicked with himself. In his mind, he was on a bright ocean beachfront with no clouds, warm orange sun, soft and refined sand, ocean spray in his face, and a certain blue vixen dressed in less than what he first met her in. She had just a red bikini on that was hardly anything more than strings. Krystal's breasts bounced with every step she took, and seawater fell from her perfect body. Oh God, that's so hot, Fox said outside his sex fantasy. Krystal walked so slowly and deliberately to the aroused vulpine resting on the beach towel. Krystal, what a surprise to see you here, the fantasy vulpine said as Krystal stopped at his feet. No games, Fox, Krystal said, getting on all fours and slowly crawled up Fox's body. Take me now, she whispered in his ear, then began to nibble slightly. Both the fantasy and the real Fox grinned. As you wish, my gorgeous vixen. Now why can't I say that for real? Fox asked himself as the fantasy Fox wrapped his strong, sweaty, muscular arms around the blue vixen. He locked her in an inescapable, passionate kiss while his busy hands released the D-cups from their small shackles. Fox's hand got quicker and quicker. I love you, Krystal, Fantasy Fox said when he had released Krystal and rolled her and himself over. A warm orange hand cupped one of the large breasts, causing Krystal to moan. I love you too, Fox. By now, Fox's swim trunks had become highly uncomfortable, and so he began to take them off, but Krystal stopped him. Here, let me, she said mischievously as she reached down to take off Fox's trunks. Go right ahead, Krystal, the real Fox said as he watched the events unfold in his mind. Wow, Fox, I never, Krystal said as a bright and surprised smile crawled across her face. Wow, she said, reaching for him from underneath the strong vulpine. So close, Fox said as he imagined Krystal's hand getting closer. Hey, Fox, I found your CDs, the real Krystal said as she barged into Fox's room and turned on the lights. The fantasy ended right there, as did Fox's rigorous hand jerks. Both Krystal's and Fox's muzzles dropped. Fox began to burn up and turn beet red, while Krystal turned a shade of purple. Although it was too late now, Fox quickly grabbed his pants and threw them on himself. This is not what it looks like, Fox nearly shouted at the petrified blue vixen. Fox, Krystal gasped. Krystal, I can explain, Fox said as he felt that feeling of impending doom close in on him. Krystal had just seen him masturbating, and now things would be forever awkward between them. They had only just met a month ago, she had only just joined the team, and he had never been able to express his feelings about her. Not like it mattered now. Fox? Krystal repeated, her eyes bulging from surprise. You see, I was just, Fox said, but he couldn't find any legitimate reason as to why he was naked, sitting on his bed with a box of tissues next to him, fondling himself and thinking of Krystal. Fox, what were you doing? Krystal asked weakly, like she just saw Fox murder someone. Fox said, but he could only sit there in shame. His voice was failing him, and he felt so ashamed. Because it looked like you were pleasuring, Krystal said, but couldn't finish. It was just too awkward. She never thought Fox was a person who would pleasure himself. He had no need to, with a body, face, charms, and personality like his. She was sure if he wanted, he could have any mate he wanted, but for some reason there he was, sitting there with no one else in the room other than his hand. Fox sighed. The jig was up, and he was as caught as a cat in a goldfish bowl. Fox sulked. Why? Krystal asked. Well, you remember a few minutes ago when I was helping you look for my CDs? Fox asked. Krystal nodded and closed the door behind her, but kept her hand on the doorknob. Yes? Well, when you were, reaching for the box in the closet, your chest plate came off and I saw your," Fox said, but trailed off. She could guess what he saw. "You saw my breasts?" Krystal finished for him. Fox nodded. "Is that why you were so red with embarrassment and practically ran out of my room?" she asked. Fox nodded again. "Yeah. And after that, I couldn't get you out of my head. It was so distracting that I couldn't do anything else unless I somehow got you out of my mind." "I see," Krystal said, her hand coming off the doorknob. "But why just with yourself? Don't you have a mate? On my planet, men satisfied their needs with a mate." "Yeah, but the only mate I want is..." "Forget it. I'm sorry you had to see me doing that," Fox said, wanting her to leave, but Krystal didn't. She felt compelled to stay and find out who he wanted his mate to be. In all honest truth, she had become rather fond of the Vulpine for several dozen reasons. Like the way he got so nervous around her, how kind he was, how strong and fit he was, his private lessons where he taught her how to fly so she could be part of Team Starfox, and the nice things he said about her, like how her accent was cute, and how beautiful her staff was when he was thinking about her face, but couldn't say it because he was so nervous. "No, it's fine. I've seen it before," she said, getting a strange look from Fox. "No, I don't mean I've spied on you or anything. It's just that Slippy showed me this thing called the internet, and that little fucker," Fox shouted at the top of his lungs. "And I saw the picture of you," Krystal said as she blushed some more. "And I saw the picture of you," Krystal said as she blushed some more. "Krystal, you have to understand that a crazy stalker took that picture of me walking out of the shower, and I have tried to get it taken off the internet, but it's on almost every single dirty website," Fox quickly explained. "Yes, Slippy told me that," Krystal acknowledged. Fox's ears drooped. "Look, I'm really sorry. Well, you know." "It's fine, Fox. It just caught me by surprise is all," Krystal giggled. "I would understand if you would be angry if I was thinking about you." "You were thinking about me while you pleasured yourself?" Krystal asked. "Oh, you didn't read my mind?" Fox asked. Fox was so sure that she knew he was thinking about her, but apparently if he would have kept his mouth shut, she never would have. "No, I had no idea," Krystal whispered. Fox looked at the ground. The shame and the guilt was too much. He'd just totally blown it with Krystal by trying to imagine her blowing it. "I'm sorry, Chris," Fox said, but Krystal interrupted him. "You said earlier that you only wanted one mate. Who is it?" Krystal asked. "Well, you see," Fox said, but stopped. He had two choices here: lie and maybe not repulse her as much, or come clean and admit everything. Either way, it really didn't matter now. "I only want Krystal," Fox whispered, but to Krystal it was a shout. Her heart fluttered, and her muzzle dropped to an uncomfortable level. "Me?" she gasped. Fox just nodded and kept his eyes rooted to the ground. He sure knew how to drive the ladies away. He really felt like an idiot now. First he got caught, then he admitted he was jerking off about Krystal, and now he was getting kissed by Krystal? "What?" Fox gasped when Krystal pulled away. "I only want you too, Fox," she said calmly. But what? I don't hate now." Fox gasped when Krystal threw Fox's concealing pants aside. "On my planet, males share pleasures with women. Tell me, Fox," Krystal said, bending down lower in front of the naked Vulpine. "Do you think you can give me pleasures?" She was making Fox's fantasy become a reality without the beachfront. Fox gasped when he felt her warm fingers on his skin and fur. He smiled. "Be my mate and you won't be able to stop me," Fox chuckled. Krystal looked up into Fox's eyes. "Being mates is a lifelong commitment, much like your marriage. Sounds like a good deal to me." Krystal smiled. "Yes, Fox, I'll be your mate if you'll be mine." "Forever, babe," Fox said as he felt Krystal's wet tongue reach him. And the stupid, lucky son of a bitch Vulpine kept that promise, and he never had to pleasure himself alone again. Thank you so much for listening. Again, today's episode was Starfox Busted by Sanitarium. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.